Welcome back, second graders. This is Mrs. Shook with your grade 2 skills, Unit 1, Lesson 4. Okay, our goals for today: reading and pronouncing the following sounds: th, n, sh, and ch. You will be able to blend, segment, and spell words with those same sounds, as well as short vowel sounds that we've learned previously. You'll be able to read the given shared text that we've been working on together, and then answer questions based on that text. Okay, let's start off by reviewing the letter sounds that we've already gone over. You'll see a bunch of them around the page together. For the A sound, we know the spelling is A, I is an I, A is the letter E, A is the letter U, A is an O, can be spelled with a C or a K, most commonly a C, that's why the power bar is longer. G can be a G. We learned for F, we're going to use the letter F. For V, a letter V. For L, letter L. H is an H. T is a T. D is a D. Is P, and B is B. Now remember, there are other spellings, as we can see by the power bar not being all the way across, for a lot of these letters and sounds, but these are the ones we have reviewed so far. Okay, today we're going to practice some new letter sounds. These will have two letters that work together to make one sound. So on the screen you'll see C and H. When C and H are together, most of the time, they're going to sound like ch, as in chin, ch, chin. Okay, this letter combination is TH. So if you hear th, as in thin, it will be spelled TH all the time. So th is TH. And then not to be confusing, but if you hear for them, most of the time it will be TH as well. Them. Alright, now we have a single letter N. Makes the sound N, as in not. You'll see that's one of the more common spellings for N is the single letter N. Sing. Ng. You'll hear that ng at the end of sing. So you'll see that the most common spelling is NG. Now for sh, as in shop. SH is the most common spelling for sh, as in shop. Okay. And so your individual code chart, go ahead and add the red to highlight the letter sounds that we covered today. For thin is TH. Th for them is also TH. N for nut is spelled with an N. Ng for sing is NG. Sh for shop, SH. And ch, like chin, is CH. Okay, our next section, we are going to sound out our words. So our first word this time, here are the letters. Take a second and sound it out. Figure out what the word is. We have L, I, P. Lip. Good job. Okay, let's take off the L, add an H. Hip. Ip. Hip. Add an S. Now we have SH together. Remember, together they say sh, sh, ip, ship. Now we have ch, ch, ip, chip. Chin, ch, I, n, chin. Changing out the C to make a T. Now TH, thin. Ooh, changing out the I to an E. then. Changing the TH sound. Good job. Okay, and our next one. THAT. That. This TH is making the th sound. At. That. We know it's not th, because that is not a word, but that. Taking out the TH, adding an F for at, fat. Good job. Now we have at, chat. Taking off the CH, adding just a C, at, cat. Taking off the T, adding an N, an, can. Good job. Now we have cash. All right. Great job with our chaining today. Now, once again, you're going to practice writing a word that I say. This is our dictation portion. As always, you can use your individual code chart that shows all the letter sounds that we have gone over so far. Once again, I will say the word. After I say the word, you'll write it down, and then we'll go over it all together. And when you are ready, your word is men. All of the men were at work. Men. Good job. And when you're done writing, we will go over the word. Okay, we have 3 sounds. N, men. First sound, M, E, N. Our word, men. How'd you do? Great job. Like I said, every time you'll get even better and better. Okay, now it's time to switch to the reading portion of our lesson. We have read all about Kate and Nan going camping with Max and Jake. In our last story, Max and Kate found a bone, and they were going to find an expert to see what kind of bone it was. So this story is called The Bone Man. Our purpose for reading is to find out why someone might be called the Bone Man. Why would somebody, they were looking for an expert, why would somebody be called the Bone Man? Think of ideas and let's see if we're correct. Okay, here's our story. Go over vocabulary words. College. A college is a school you go to after high school, usually for 4 years. A T-Rex is a large, meat-eating North American dinosaur that has walked on its hind legs. Probably you'll recognize the T-Rex are really big. They have short little arms. And reptile, a type of animal that includes dinosaurs, snakes, and lizards. Reptiles have scales and lay eggs. Okay, let's read together. As always, join me. You can read the whole thing with me if you would like. Otherwise, join in as I point to you and follow along the whole time. The Bone Man. The next morning, Jake said, I just had a chat with a man from State College. His name is Ron Fitch, and he is an expert on bones. He has written lots of books. If we bring him the bone, he can tell us what sort of bone it is. We got into the Jeep. Jake said that I was in charge of the bone. I wrapped it up and set it on my lap. When we got to the college, we gave the Bone Man the bone. When he saw it, he broke into a big grin. The Bone Man bent down and said, Kids, I could be wrong, but it looks like you found something big here. I have to do some tests, but I'll bet this is a bone of a T-Rex. What's a T-Rex? I asked. Kate, Max said. T-Rex is like the coolest, biggest, and baddest reptile of all time. Wow. So we found out who the Bone Man was. He's the expert from the college who knows all about bones, and he thinks the kids found a T-Rex bone. The next week, Nan said, I just spoke with Ron Fitch, the bone man. I have 3 nice things to tell you. One nice thing is that you and Max found a T-Rex bone. Yippee! I shouted. Max will be so thrilled that he has a T-Rex bone. The next nice thing is that you found the bone in a state park, and there's a law that says if you dig up bones, you can't keep them for yourself. Who keeps it? I asked. The state will keep it, and Mr. Fitch and his helpers will dig up the rest of the bones too. And that brings me to the last nice thing. They would like for you and Max to visit them at the cliff. They would like for the 2 of you to pick out a name for the T-Rex you found. So cool, I said. So, not only did they find a bone of a T-Rex, now the bone man and his co-workers from the college are going to dig up the rest of the bones that belong to the T-Rex. Okay, let's begin our questions. As always, we'll answer one together. The rest you will do on the Google Drive form. Please remember to look back in the story to help you answer the questions and read all of the choices before you make your selection. Number 1. Where were Jake, Kate, and Max going in the story? A. They were going to State College. B. They were going swimming. C. They were going to the store. Okay, let's look back in the story. Okay, in the morning, Jake said, I just had a chat with a man from State College. If we bring him the bone, so we got a Jeep. All right, so it looks like they were going to the college. I don't remember anything, and I don't see anything in here about going swimming or to the store. So we're going to select answer A. They were going to State College. Okay, and like I said, the rest of the questions will be on the Google Forms for Lesson 4. And also on the form will be the rest of the dictation portion. You'll listen to me say the words, you'll write them down, and as always, you'll type them in the form. And as always, please use your Google code chart to help you if needed. Here are all the sounds that we have worked on. Pages 2, 3, 5, and 7. 2, 4, and 6 for today's. And here's the story. Great work today.